Gun has been safety checked. Nothing in the chamber. Heads up, guys, the camera is attached to my collar, so you might see some movement from time to time. That's just how it's got to be. This is the best thing, or best angle I can get for my tabletops. So anyway, down to business then. This is the Bersa Thunder 380. It's a clone of the Walther PPK, but I prefer this gun. I've shot both now, and I prefer this gun. We have 2 magazines for it. Okay, we'll use this one for most of the demonstrations, as it's not loaded at all. But it only comes with 1 magazine. The magazine holds 7 rounds, and you can put 1 in the chamber, giving you a total of 8 rounds on carry. Naturally, I would carry at least 2 or 3 extra. Well, 2 extra. Just in case, you never know. This gun has a safety right here, where you put a key in and turn it, and this gun will be rendered useless for firing. You also have this safety lever right here. As you can see, it could also be used to decock the hammer. This is a double and single action semi-automatic. The first pull is double action, and then everything after will be single action. I would say that the double action pull on this gun is only about 5 to 6 pounds at most, and the single action is about 2 to 3 pounds at the most. Sights right here are excellent, as you can see. You get a really good picture on your target. This particular model is the two-tone. You have the matte black slide and the stainless or nickel, whatever it is. You can see just how big of a hole 380 really does have, the barrel. This gun is made in Argentina, from Bersa manufacturer, and they're actually founded by Italians. So I just want to put that out there. The grip on this thing is excellent, as you can see. If I put my hand on it, I can get a full grip with the pinky extension. As you can see, a full grip, giving me excellent control of the gun. It's a blowback, so it's kind of snappy. Nothing that should be hard for anybody. Maybe a woman, maybe a petite woman, to shoot. As you can see, the thumb goes on there just like that with the groove, and then you have the little checkering, which is very comfortable in this hand. You also have this design here for people that want to put their finger there and, you know, control the gun more, I guess, or however they prefer to shoot it. I'll show you how to take this gun down real fast. There's a lever right here. You push it down. Let me just do this real fast. Get the hammer down. It's a lot easier. Okay, so you push the lever down, up, out. Okay, it's just that simple. You have, I'm not even gonna take it apart. You have the spring and the slide to worry about. The barrel is part of the gun, as you can see. Really easy to take down. This is a little bit dirty, but you know, I'll probably be the one who ends up cleaning it with my luck. Not a big deal, because I like handling guns as much as possible anyway. So, and then when you reassemble it, make sure you have your finger here, because if you don't, there's this little black thing, and you can't get the slide back down. So just keep your finger right here. Take the slide, just like so. As you guys could probably tell, I've handled this gun a lot more now, and I'm more familiar with it. This isn't a bad first gun. if you're willing to take the time and put 300 to 400 rounds through it and really get used to it. I recommend that everybody who has a new gun do this, especially with semi-automatics. If you've never shot a gun before, these are even more tricky than a revolver, in my opinion. You have more to worry about, taking it down, racking the slide, safeties, just all that stuff added together can make for a more confusing handling of a gun in a stressful situation, or just if you're new and you don't have anybody to teach you. You got to really get into the habits. I don't know if they make any snap caps for 380s. If they do, and you've never handled a gun, I highly recommend you find some. Magazine release is there. This is the only con to this gun at all, is that you have to move your hand a little bit to get up here. If you try to hold the gun like this, you can't get to the safety quite so easily. I'm putting full force right here, but you see, you just can't do it. You're just touching it at most. You actually got to go like this. You got to go from holding it like this to like this, which isn't a big deal. You push it down, it ejects. The key safety here does make the gun useless if you take the key and twist it. There's a little key that comes with it. Has a little Argentina flag on it. Okay, and that's just for storing the gun, I guess. I mean, I would never use it. And I think that a lot of these South American companies are doing that with their guns now. Also, the little engravings here actually adds to the comfort. You have this right here, this little groove. I don't know what you want to call it. It actually helps the user from the slide coming back and biting them. Okay. Glocks and a lot of other guns that don't have them, even the most reliable ones, have been known to come back and bite the user. And you could imagine a piece of steel, like a steel slide coming out, coming back and cutting you. It doesn't sound like too much fun, does it? No, I didn't think so. This gun also has a magazine disconnect safety, where if you don't have the magazine in there, you can't fire the gun, even if there is one in the chamber. Some people like it, some people hate it. It doesn't matter to me either way, personally. They're both good. They both got their ups and downs, but I know people that absolutely hate that, and others that just love it. The guys at the gun shop, the local gun shop, love that idea. Just makes it safer. And I could understand that. The dimensions of this gun, you can see. I don't have anything to compare it to. It's the only handgun in the house as of right now. It's not too thick, really. This is an all steel body, minus the grips. Excellent quality. Very, very sturdy gun. If you want a gun that's really reliable and you don't want to spend a lot of money, you can get this gun for under $300. And I think it's more reliable than the Walther PPK, simply because I've had no feeding issues with this gun, although I have handled the Walther, and it does have some feeding issues with certain ammo. This thing eats whatever you put in the chamber. Anything, from the crappiest to the best. No problems whatsoever. Also, Such did a really nice review on this gun, as did Never Enough Ammo. He did the concealed carry version. Two guys you might want to go check out for a review on this gun. I hope this helps you out a little bit here on making your decision. Now, they do have some aftermarket parts, but it's not a lot. It's mostly just like grips, and they have Pro Mag magazines, and I'll tell you right now, you do not want to be using them. They are garbage. From everybody that I've heard from, they are terrible to be using. This is a factory mag. You spend more money, but would you rather have a more expensive mag and have it reliable feeding in a gunfight, or do you want something cheap that might not work for you? You know, spend double the money, but you get a reliable magazine over the Pro Mag. If I was to even consider a Pro Mag, it would only be for plinking. It wouldn't be for self-defense when I carry the gun. Now again, this is not my gun. This is my father's gun. Give you an idea of the trigger pull. I'm trying not to dry fire it, but I'll just give you an idea. If I pull it back any farther, it would fire. Now in single action, it's really, really light. I mean, at the most, it's like a 3-pound trigger pull, single action. And at the most, a 6-pound trigger pull in double action. I just can't see it as being more than that. It's just so light. And the trigger itself is very, very comfortable on this gun. In fact, everything about this gun, from the handling, the way it fires, just the overall design is just so comfortable in the hands. I mean, you really get an idea just by me holding it. Very reliable gun. So if you want something, like I said, if you want something cheap, you prefer semi-automatic for your first gun, or you want a good backup or a truck gun or a bedstand gun, I highly recommend these. As far as what ammo to use, I couldn't tell you on the hollow point end, but Full Metal Jackets, American Eagle are good. They're just dirty, but they actually have the best ballistics out of all the Full Metal Jackets. Fuyoshi are cleaner, probably not quite as powerful, but they would still get the job done. Remember, with Full Metal Jackets, you want to hit the throat, the head, that area, or the chest if you can get them in the heart. Reason why is because they don't have reliable expansion, and you're going to want to hit them in the most vital area possible to take them out. You could still kill them with Full Metal Jackets, but more of the time they're going to be bleeding out, and they'll still be able to fire back. So, if you're going to use Full Metal Jackets, be aware of that. Although they do have better penetration, a lot of people say out of 380, unless you want all the penetration you can get rather than expansion. But you know what you could do is you could take. I had this idea where you take your magazine, you put so many hollow points and so many Full Metal Jackets. You put like maybe 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. You know, I mean, it's not a bad idea. I don't think it is. So I'm gonna try that at the range one day and see how that works out with feeding and all that stuff, and I'll let you know. Hope this helps. This is the Bersa Thunder 380 by Piedmonte 89. Thank you for watching. Take care. Piedmonte 89 is out.